guys, what's going on? My name is Luis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is May 17, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. So we have two big breaking news. Number one, the yellow and blue formally ask NATO to send troops for first time. We have more breaking news updates. Here we go. The sleeping giant says NATO military trainers will eventually be sent to the yellow and blue. This is big breaking news. If you can, please share this video. This here is very important, guys. We're talking about sleeping giant soldiers and European soldiers entering the yellow and blue for the first time. All right, so they are announcing this, and the reason why is because the bear is taking over a whole bunch of territory. They're taking villages, territory. There's blackouts going on. I mean, it's just again, the yellow and blue needs help. All right, so the bear's dropping the hammer on them. So if you can, please share this video. I also have very important information I want to share to you guys. It seems like the subtitles are saying certain things that I'm not saying, and there's a reason why I'm getting hit, and there's a reason why not too many people are watching my videos. I want to thank the one person for sending me this email. There was something very disturbing in the subtitle of my video, which is very sad, and it's something that, again, I can't do anything about it, but there was something in that subtitle that is very disturbing that, again, like I said, I don't want to say it, but it's something that will make people not come back to my channel. I don't know if the platform is doing that on purpose, but you guys know me. I don't say anything provocative. I don't say none of those disgusting stuff. But the subtitle, there was something in the subtitle that a person screenshot and sent it to me and say, hey, you may want to check those subtitles. When I looked at it, it was so disturbing. I'm like, what in the world is this? So, here's the thing, guys. My accent is not that great, and I do say certain words wrong, and my grammar's not the best. My reading's not the best. But you know me, I would not say any disturbing words. But according to the subtitles, supposedly I said something that could get me hit really hard by the platform. So, again, the stuff that I say is stuff that's news, that's very important. I tried, again, this is a ministry channel. And for some reason, I'm getting all these bots in the comments box. The subtitle is saying certain things that's very provocative. I don't know. Again, I'm going to have to write to YouTube and see what they could do about it. But I don't think they could control the subtitles. So I know people need subtitles. I know that. But when they start reading and say, whoa, no, I'm unsubscribing. If he said that, again, that's why I'm losing a lot of views. All right. So, I don't know if I have the rights to turn off the subtitle, but if I do, I'm gonna have to turn it off, because again, it's something that is affecting the channel, and I don't want people to think of me the wrong way. All right, so let's see what's going on here, guys. I just wanted to bring that updates. It's just really crazy what's going on in this platform. They need to be up to date. They need to fix all this. It's just unprofessional. The yellow and blue formally ask NATO to send troops for the first time, the sleeping giant said. All right, let's see what's happening here. This is big breaking news. Big breaking news. So the yellow and blue formally ask NATO to send troops for the first time, the sleeping giant said. Now it says here the continued, inevitable, and disastrous slide, man, into WW3 NUKE armed confrontation between the Bear and the West continues as the NYT reports. NATO appears to actually be seriously mulling sending troops to the Yellow and Blue to serve in a role as trainers. At the moment, Kiev is desperate to tap and train up new manpower, and this will be closer to frontline position as well. Let's stop here for a second. So you had Zelensky, the leader of that yellow and blue country. 2 months ago, he said that he only lost 32,000 soldiers out of 2.5 years. Why do you need NATO forces? Why do you need Sleeping Giant forces? You should have at least 400,000 or 500,000 left. I mean, you should be good. I mean, the info that you put out, you made King David look bad. You made, Saul look bad. I mean, you like the mighty warrior, Z. Please share that information. How do you do it? It goes to tell you that his nose is longer than Pinocchio. NATO allies are inching closer to sending camouflage into the Yellow and Blue to train the Yellow and Blue forces. A move that will be another blurring of a previous red line and could draw the Sleeping Giant and NATO more directly into the biblical war. Here's the thing. They keep saying that we just want those forces so they could train our forces. But again, guys, it's just baloney. They're just going to go. Again, here's the deal. They're going to go in there not to train, but to help and to be part of this biblical war. All right, so it says here, the Times confirms the Yellow and Blue officials have asked their Sleeping Giant and NATO counterparts to help train 150,000 new recruits closer to the front line for faster deployment. Report assures that at this moment, anyway, the Sleeping Giant is still saying no. However, Chairman of Joint Chief of Staff General has said an eventually deployment of trainers inside the Yellow and Blue looks inevitable. We'll get there eventually over time. Again, we'll get there eventually over time. Basically saying that we will go in eventually. We will go in. Once again, the Joint Chief Chairman said that this while admitting in the next breath that the Sleeping Giant NATO trainers position in the Yellow and Blue would essentially be sitting ducks under the BOMBS, a superior of the Bear air power. For now, he said, an effort inside the Yellow and Blue would put a bunch of NATO trainers at risk and would most likely mean deciding whether to use precious air defenses to protect the trainers instead of critical Yellow and Blue infrastructure near the battlefield. You have General Brown briefed reporters on his plane en route to an NATO meeting in Brussels. That's what's going on right now. So it seems like they're going to be getting camouflage ready. When I say camouflage, follow me on this one. I'm referring to soldiers, Sleeping Giant soldiers, NATO soldiers. The report was published the same day that the Yellow and Blue leader, Mr. Z. Zelensky, in his nightly address, issued a desperate appeal to Western allies, saying that the Bear is trying to expand the biblical war and that we must force the Bear to a real just peace by all means. He keeps saying peace. You're going to send camouflage in the Yellow and Blue, there ain't going to be no peace. Earlier in the week, Mr. Z, the leader of the Yellow and Blue country, abruptly announced that he has canceled all scheduled trips abroad, as the event in Kharkiv is worsening due to the Bear capital expanded cross-border offensive, which seeks to push front lines significantly deeper into the Yellow and Blue territory, where the Bear Gov wants to see a buffer zone in order to protect its Belgorod region from shelling. And you guys know Kharkiv, we've been talking about that Kharkiv territory for the past week. While there have been, give me a second here, guys, while there have long been indicators, including a leaked Sleeping Giant file, that up to dozens of Special Forces troops from various Western lands are likely already underground in the Yellow and Blue. Let's stop here for a second. Pay attention to this part, the one that's highlighted really dark. Up to dozens, all right? Up to dozens of Special Forces troops from various Western, they talking about Sleeping Giant and Europeans' lands, are likely already underground in the Yellow and Blue country. So they're already in there. Sending NATO trainers would certainly mark a colossal escalation. Already, the Bear forces have been actively targeting storehouses with Western equipment, and the Bear leader himself has vowed to make West supply tanks and equipments burn. Man, that's what's going on right now. NATO is already overseeing a significant Yellow and Blue troops training program in places like Germany, the UK, Poland, and even in the Sleeping Giant. Now, where pilots are being trained on F-16 in Texas and Phoenix. Now, there had been a training program on UKR soil prior to the Bear invasion of February 2022. However, this was folded up in the days and weeks prior to the biblical war start. The Times quoted, you have this person here, I'm going to skip his name, a former top, very important Sleeping Giant official for UKR during the 44th administration to point out, remember, when the Bear first invaded Crimea in 2014, we sent increased troop numbers into the Yellow and Blue to train the Yellow and Blue forces in Western UKR, and we kept rotating them and all the way to 2022, when we got spooked and withdrew them. One location being considered as a safer option to establish large troop training operation is the city of Lviv, in the Yellow and Blue far west near Poland. However, even though it is far from the front line, the Bear has still all various time of the biblical war unleashed magic ballistic strikes on Lviv. Man. Wow. The ball got rolling on this discussion on a public level, at least, with French leader Emmanuel raising the idea of Western boots on the ground in the Yellow and Blue starting months ago. Since then, Lithuania says it stands ready to act, and Estonia has just this week also said the small Baltic country is seriously considering sending its camouflage, according to fresh statements. Estonia has been seriously discussing sending troops to the Yellow and Blue in roles positioned away from the front lines per a national security official. Once again, you have the, Madis Roll, national security advisor to Estonia leader, told military news outlet, the Breaking Defense, that this land leader were assessing the viability of sending Estonian soldiers to the rear roles that wouldn't see direct combat in the Yellow and Blue. So you have multiple NATO members are willing to send troops. Once again, the reason why they're planning to do this is because the bear is dropping the hammer on the yellow and blue. They're taking village, they're taking territories. It seems like Kharkiv, they're about to take the second largest city in the yellow and blue. Kharkiv is I believe they are the second largest city. So it looks like they're about, again, the yellow and blue forces are not capable of stopping the bear, and they seem like Kharkiv is going to be in the hands of the bear forces. Such a move would help relieve the yellow and blue manpower crunch and allow it to send more soldiers to the front line. Once again, the bear gov has repeatedly warned all of this would trigger direct biblical war with NATO and deploys, if deploy, forces to the yellow and blue. WW3. And give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Z says in updates this evening that the bear shelling of Vontansk and surrounding areas in relentless, non-stop head of Vontansk administration was impacted. Wow. The bear is trying to expand the biblical war, accompany it invariably with empty words about peace. Again, guys, I'm going to share this link on my Twitter page. I just have a lot more information I need to share to you, and a lot of this stuff here I'm just going to skip, but you guys get the picture. They want to send camouflage ASAP. One source has pointed out how the sleeping giant tends to operate and what it all means, in asserting that NATO sending troops is inevitable. The Times means the decision has already been made, and all that is being awaited is the determination on how best to announce the escalation to the public. They just trying to figure out how to announce it to the public, to us. They're probably sitting there right now, those in the spotlight, and they're trying to figure out, how should we announce this? Should we tell them that we are in the hard times, tough times, and we must go to biblical war with the bear? That, again, that would be WW3. Now, if they announce that to the public, November could be canceled. Once again, this is very powerful right here. How best to announce the escalation to the public? How are they going to announce it? How is the leader going to... Again, there will be some kind of address to the nation. My fellow Americans, today I'm here to share with you very important information. That we must help the yellow and blue. And we are willing to move heaven and earth. Are you with me? All you hear is crickets. Man, you're on your own, Mr. Burns. Put on the camouflage. We ain't going to the yellow and blue. We are not going to the yellow and blue. Why should we go to the yellow and blue? Why should we help the yellow and blue? We have stuff going on here in the sleeping giant. Guys, this one here seems like it's the same story. I think this one here is the same one. I'm not going to read this one here, but I'm looking at it, and it seems like it's the same one. Brown told reporters on Thursday that a decision to deploy trainer, was inching closer. So it's the same one as Zero Hedge. We'll get there eventually over time, so we already know that. Manpower has... Okay, so yeah, we already know all this here. So you guys get the picture. Mr. Z, he's basically saying, we want your sons and daughters. Remember he said it last year and the year before? We want your sons and daughters. Seems like ching ching is not enough. I guess equipment's not enough. He wants our sons and daughter. Put on the camouflage. Let's do it for the yellow and blue. I'm still trying to figure out why are we doing this for the yellow and blue? Why are we doing this for the yellow and blue? So we could protect Europe and our NATO members. I really, again, I got my own problems. And again, guys, look, the bear hasn't done anything to NATO members. The bear hasn't done anything. The problem here, for those of you that don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the yellow and blue. That the 44th and Mr. Burns has been involved for many years. Even the 4-6, Mr. Burns, his son, was dealing with certain things in the yellow and blue. You guys know what I'm talking about here. So, they're trying to keep it under the rug, but again, the reality is, those in the spotlight and the sleeping giant, they're not doing it for the yellow and blue. They're not doing it for you. They're doing it because they're trying to protect their own interest. They're trying to, completely demolish the bear, because it seems like the collapse of the SU is not enough. It's not enough. The 90 collapse was not enough. We want to see the bear out of here forever and ever. Well, in order for that to happen, WW3. And guess what? Nobody wins. Possibly 2 billion could be out from WW3, because you're going to have multiple lands firing NUKE left and right. Meanwhile, those in the spotlight will be underground bunkers where they're going to be having McDonald's and just discussing and having a good time. Meanwhile, we're going to see the sun being blocked and everything will be bad. You know the game Fallout? And I think they have a TV show, Fallout. But again, you have actually, you seen the movie, the Book of Eli, starring Denzel. That was a good movie too. Well, again, it's gonna be like that. Mushroom clouds in various places around the world will impact the planet for years and years and years. People are gonna say, "Nah, it's 6 months." Nah, it's gonna be for years. Again, all that type of stuff in the clouds and the water and crops. This is what you call sin. Again, that's what it is. The sin in man's heart. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Guys, once again, I truly apologize about the subtitles. Again, I don't know what's going on with the channel. I don't know why they're doing that. But hopefully it doesn't impact me. But I do have the screenshot. I do have it just in case they try to act like strange or say, hey, you keep saying this and this. I have the video and I have the screenshot. So it's from their end that this is why AI could be a little kind of really, really, really bad, because they translate certain things, and when they say certain things, it just it's a whole different ballgame. And they're doing this too just to have my viewers just unsubscribe and go somewhere else. I'm not saying those things, guys. Whatever you see in the subtitle, like provocative words, again, it's not coming from me. I'm not saying those things, all right? And if you guys see, like, in the subtitle, certain words, like, it's very disturbing, screenshot it and send it to me, all right? So that way I can have a little backup just in case the platform try to be slick or try to suspend me and this and that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.